So if you didn't know, I actually do play FIFA outside of the time I'm recording, which is about an hour a day. And yesterday I was playing pro clubs and I ended up breaking my button on my controller. Need to order another one, as hopefully it doesn't hinder the gameplay today. Hey guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 21 West Ham United Career Mode episode 5 of season number 3. As yes, we got deadline done last time out and this month, so if you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it before you actually look at the screen, if you are looking away already, but you've probably seen the results. Very, very decent. Should have been, though, 9 points from 9, but we move on. A last minute equaliser from City, as today it doesn't get any easier. Look at that. This is why I've started on the calendar. We have Liverpool... Excuse me. We have Liverpool first at home, who are top of the league. If we beat these somehow, after the Chelsea game, we will be top of the table. But then it's Man United away at Old Trafford, which is equally as hard for us. With Villa after that, who have been decent in this career, and their rivals Wolves at the Molineux. We'll play whoever's higher out of them as we're going to skip along to this Liverpool game. You can see the table right there. Both 7 games played. Everyone's played 7 now, as I think we're in a bit of an international break. We might not be. We might just be having a week off, but it looks like we've got a bit of time off to rest the players. Anyway, Souček got an injury as well, hasn't he? As we just need that 1 point. And in terms of academy players, it looks like we've actually got time to promote some. I don't know if this guy's come through right now or a bit ago, but Alex Harriers, I think he might have just come through on this little scouting mission I put out. So promote him to the senior team. Then we've got Jason Mullen and, of course, Ethan Turner, who I'll wait a bit longer on, as let's face it, they're not going to play anyway, as Liverpool are up right now, and this is the team we have for them. We've got Dragowski in goal, Aarons, Zima, Diop and Acuna, now all 83 apart from Aarons. Hurry up, mate, as Souček just a bit off the pace because of his injury, but I'm going to trust him with Rice and Golovin in camp as my phone goes off, and Hammond, Mayoral on a campus up front, as Hammond's face has gone on his picture. Don't really like that, but hopefully he can make a face for himself here against Liverpool. And Liverpool's team, they've got Alisson in goal. Then at back it's Trent, Skriniar, Van Dijk and Robertson. With Naby Keita actually in the team. Fabinho and Sabic, that's a good signing. Salah, Firmino and Mane. So of course, got to try and win this one. If we do, we will be top of the Premier League come 8 games. And that is a big achievement with the games we've had already, as oh dear, we've made a mistake straight away. It's Salah running through. Tried to slide in with Zima to block it and Salah scored 3 minutes in. Well, that's a great start to the game, isn't it? Mohamed Salah with it. Yeah, it's a goal. It's straight through the middle. Zima running after us. Diop was too far forward and we even had kickoff. That's a bad start to the game. And really hasn't set us off for any good in this one. So Souček with a cross across to Declan Rice right now into Issa Diop. And we need to try and work it well to try and get one for ourselves. But we've passed it straight to Salah. What's Marcus Acuna doing here? He's had one terrible game, now one good one. And looks like it could be a terrible one again as we've given it away with Declan Rice. What are we doing in the middle, boys? What are we trying to do to ourselves as Campos has it now, though? Into Golovin, round the corner. It's Souček continuing the run and Virgil van Dijk to block it. And Firmino gives it in the middle now into Naby Keita as Liverpool with another chance here. And Keita's made it 2. Keita has made it 2, 13 minutes into this one. Don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. How can we go from beating Chelsea 5-0? 5-0. Did we put all this energy in there and just sitting back in this one? I don't know, because this is not West Ham. This is absolutely shocking football. We could get hammered more than 5-0 here, and that would be ironic. The hammer's getting hammered, so we've got to try and spark something here. We know Golovin's going to score at some point, because that's just what he does, but got to do something better. Look at that. Declan Rice has 0 urgency. And it's Miguel Sabitzer with the ball out wide to Salah. Oh, not Salah. Mane this time. And Hammond to read it. But Hammond passed it straight into Firmino. And Diop just getting it away. Clawing it as well at that, as we need to try and break on him here. It's Golovin straight away. Mayoral in front of him. Borja Mayoral. Tackled by Skriniar. Of course, we still do have a bit on the clock. But we did need one back there. Just to ease the pressure off us a little bit at the back as Diop. Issa, what are you doing, mate? As he's gave it straight to Fabinho and now Fabinho. Oh, Firmino to Fabinho now as it's Souček getting a tackle and still falls for Sabitzer. Tried to kill the tackle, not got that in, but a good one from Zima to get us away with the ball as Aarons Bad pass, and it's onto Andrew Robertson round the corner, onto Keita, and that's a good one from Rice. So we've made 2 good tackles there. Let's try and not waste it as Golovin. He's got Hammond out wide. He's got plenty of space as Jay Hammond. He's got Golovin making the run in the middle as well. Golovin with a header. And why did Mayoral take that one into his feet and try and hit it? He did have the chance to do so as well. We're not winning that one. It's into Mane, but Declan Rice to read it now. As now it's onto Golovin, onto Hammond. We've got the gap for Borja Mayoral to storm into us. Can we get that back in the middle? No, we can't. He's straight to Andrew Robertson and straight upfield. Only as far as David Azima, though, as he gives it into Declan Rice. Now onto Golovin. Now onto Mayoral again. Golovin with a chance. Tries to cut it away. Can he get away from Trent? He can. Golovin off the post. Tap that in. And it's in, but he's offside. Campos' first goal for West Ham will not count. Good finish, but just not to be, as it was just must have been inches as well, because there was defenders back there, as that's the goal we needed. We really needed it before half-time as Sabitzer passes it to Declan Rice. So 1 minute added on. Can we get to the other side? No, we can't. So it's 2-0 to Liverpool at the moment. Just got to turn it round. Calamitous first 10 minutes, or should I say 14, is what's costing us here. So let's try and get back into this one. Naby Keita putting the pressure on onto Miguel Sabitzer. Get in the faces. As it's now Declan Rice tackling Keita, should I say, as Ocampos threads that round the corner perfectly, and Borja Mayoral needs a run around of him, but the Spaniard can't get it and he's flat on the deck, but still okay to get back up as Rice gives it into him. Now Golovin with a return pass to Borja Mayoral. Hammond trying to make the move, just pulling it back again. Now we'll go into Golovin, who hasn't got his goal yet, and tries to get past Skriniar. Just can't do it yet though, as Salah plays a beautiful 1-2 with Fabinho, and we're coming out of his net. And Dragowski, perfectly timed from the Polish goalkeeper, as now Souček to blast it forward onto Golovin, and we could counter-attack from it. This is all from Dragowski, this, as Hammond cut inside. Great cut inside from Jay Hammond into Golovin. Turn, hasn't really got an option though, and they've got so many defenders, it's unreal. They are parking the bus on us, as it is also so hard to tackle Salah. Look at this, can't get anywhere near him, but we've got the ball there through the middle onto Alexandra Golovin, now onto Borja Mayoral, player 1-2 right there, and now we run at them. Golovin, make that move into the gap, as I'll just give it around to Sergio Campos as well, or Luca Campos, as that cross looked to go to Golovin. Hammond won it, and to hit the defender as Mayoral won it again, and it's just short to Souček. No chance for getting into this, I think. Just haven't got the time, so we're going to save Golovin, and we're going to give Ryan Christie one of his longest bits of play that he's ever had in a West Ham shirt, as here he is with the ball, threading it through to Borja Mayoral straight away. He could actually get an assist straight off the bench. It's pulled back though, and it was looking for him. Not too bad, but still not too good, as Declan Rice gets the ball here. It is Luca Campos, holds it back up for Declan with a good turnout, and now it's Christie round the corner, Mayoral, and that is Souček making a flood forward, and Jay Hammond on the overlap, still going to get it. Now we can backheel that to Aarons, and Souček's in that box, he's a short player, but still can't win the header. I just want a goal now, boys. And 10 minutes left of this game, I don't really see a way back into it, but Christie's going to give it out wide to Hammond. Jay Hammond to drill at them into Borja Mayoral and wait for that run. Here he is, Ryan Christie. Could he actually get a goal in this West Ham game, as he's put it wide? He's just put it wide. It's not going to come. And it's a disappointing one, this, because we've been the better team. So it's kind of good, yeah, but mostly disappointing, should I say, because we've done every single thing right but score goals and get shots on target. And, of course, Liverpool in the first 15 minutes were the better side completely. And we made too many mistakes straight from kickoff, in fact, and never got up and woke up. So I think that's cost us the game, as Thiago passed it back into Milan Skriniar, straight through the middle to... Who's this? Balawishka. Never heard of him before. As can we get the tackling? No. Forward to Fabinho. Stopped again. We've been good at stopping them in this second half. Can we get one goal, please? Just to make us a little bit happier as Ryan Christie. But Skriniar's dropped back. Onto Mayoral. Back through to Christie. You never know. We could have time for another if we do get one. But it's blocked by Van Dijk. And that is the full-time whistle. We will not be top of the league after that game. It will remain as Liverpool leaders because we have just not got it. Didn't wake up. Defence let us down and punished. And it's Man United next, which isn't any better. They are above us now by 3 points after we lost that game, as we've dropped down to 6. So you can tell the league hasn't settled just yet, and I'm glad it hasn't, because I want to be in them top 4 places. And the only chance we're going to get there is winning this game. So same team. Hopefully Diop and Zima, should I say. I tried to combine the two there. can be good from the off this time to stop Man United getting a quick 2 goals as we're at Old Trafford. We won here last time. Let's make it twice in a row. And here we are. It's horrible weather here. You can see by the raindrops on the camera at Old Trafford in Manchester. As what is the team we are facing going to be like? David De Gea still first choice with Wan-Bissaka, Tuanzebe, Upamecano and Shaw, Donny van der Beek and Charles Aranguiz, with Greenwood, Fernandes and Rashford supporting Martial. There's literally only 2 different players in that team. Dele Alli's on the bench, Correa, Visca. So there's players on the bench that have actually signed, but only Aranguiz and Upamecano in the first team that's changed. So Golovin, the pass right here onto David Zima and a cross over the top. Acuna can't win that header though, as he does get the ball straight away afterwards and runs into Donny van der Beek, actually forced into the team now at CDM. So that ball's forward straight, pinged into Anthony Martial onto Bruno Fernandes, and it's a good tackle from Thomas Souček, but Ocampos can't get there the time after. To be fair, Ocampos is a player I'm not overly impressed by so far, as it's Anthony Martial steps inside of us. We can't concede another early goal as Diop on it this time, 13 minutes in. So we've survived as long as we did against Liverpool when there were 2 goals up against us right now. As Mayoral gets the pass off to Golovin, not good. Yeah, United could be 1-0 up, but it's still 0-0, and they haven't had the chances for 2 like it was against Liverpool, so that's a good sign as Anthony Martial spins Zima again though, and he's wrong side needing to get a challenge in. Acuna sliding in, as that was always an overcooked pass straight to Dragowski. And now it's Aarons who's going to go down that line to Hammond, and that's a great ball, you know. I'm going to try and whip this in first time. No, I'm not. I'm going to try and scoop it past Luke Shaw, who's got the pace to keep up. I should have crossed it. As Martial trying to turn out. Diop with a tackle, but it already goes back to Greenwood, but does fall back to us again on the bounce, as that is not a good pass. What is happening to our passing boys, as it's Marcus Rashford. Aarons with a good tackle this time, but Rash is going to keep on going. Hopefully he can score some goals in the Euros, but not in this game, as it's on to Golovin. Mayoral in front of him. Mayoral tries to turn out and give it to Golovin, who does receive the ball. Man out wide in, I don't know who this is. It's Ocampos, and of course he's off. And Thomas Souček now. We've just gone over half an hour, as it's into him right here, and Declan Rice has a pass forward, you know, onto Borja Mayoral, who tries to cut back and does successfully, as now Lucas Ocampos. What can we do from this chance? It's on to Souček, backheeled. We've actually got a bit of a chance here. We haven't really had one before, apart from Ocampos, who was offside as Upamecano. That was a bump, that, onto Golovin. And Golovin will want that foul because he's buried free kicks from that range against United beforehand, as that's a good, really, I was going to say great tackle then, but it really isn't good, as they're going to carry on. It's into Bruno Fernandes. Got 5 minutes almost of this first half left, and 0-0. Well, I don't want it to be 0-0, although I would take it because we haven't had many chances. There's Acuna trying to get that tackle in, but we have got the ball anyway, and we might have a chance here. It's Souček. Get it through that middle onto Mayoral. Backheel to Golovin, and that's another foul. Nothing getting given in our favour though, so still we fight on, as that's a good tackle on Anthony Martial onto Zima. Bounces straight off him, and we're running after the ball, so Marcus Rashford tries to turn out, and we've got it with Hammond. Now it's on to Souček. Souček through to Rice. Can we get it? There's no added time in this first half, so they might blow the whistle, but we do have an attack. It's Ocampos. We've got Golovin at the back post. Golovin jumping. It's going to fall to Hammond. No, it isn't, because Aranguiz is in front of him, and that's going to be half-time, ref, isn't it? There we go. 0-0 at Old Trafford, and it isn't a bad result. It's Man United. Of course it isn't. We'll take it, but we could get better. So let's keep on going, as Golovin robs the ball straight off the defender right there, but only passes it into a player, and it's been given as their throw-in somehow. Okay, referee's been paid at half-time by Alex Ferguson, I reckon, as Wan-Bissaka's gave it into Donny van der Beek, and they're going to come down this middle. If they score from that throw-in, which wasn't theirs, I'm going to be livid, as Martial took out completely, which actually wasn't half bad. Tactical foul by Diop onto Van der Beek, as we're chasing them around a little bit. He's got the ball into Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno's running in behind. Diop has to get this tackle right, but we still can't get the ball. Bruno Fernandes with a chance. Skills in the box, blocked. And Marcus Rashford, can we just get this ball out of play? It's Anthony Martial, Rounders and Zima. These have really started off good in this second half, you know, really, as Diop does get that tackle. And that wasn't a good clearance from Dragowski, but Aarons does get it out of the danger zone, and that header still hasn't found one of our men. So an hour in, and United still over us, as it's on to Martial, forced out wide. And Anthony Martial in the middle tried to get a tackle in on him there, as Aranguiz putting it over the top for Rashford to run onto it, as we're almost 20 minutes from time, and I just want the whistle to be over now. United just thwarting us all over. They're all over us as Anthony Martial in the middle. Diop reaches in. Good job that wasn't a pen. He didn't go down as now Hammond on the ball. Gives it to Golovin. We've got the run through the middle and Van der Beek. Of course, a player snuck in behind him as now Van der Beek going to get the ball again from a pass. Just putting the pressure on. Souček wins it now and it's through to Mayoral. Still can't get it. And still chasing shadows a bit. Oh, well. Van der Beek through that middle. Get that ball, Aarons. Love it. That's a dodgy pass again. Dragowski, you're putting me on edge with some of these. But come on, improve a little bit as Aarons playing it around the back a little too much as we finally got it forward here now though. And Souček making that move through the middle. Thomas Souček is going to man at the far post, but Upamecano's got the pace on him. And literally, apart from one or two throw-ins, I don't think this ball's gone out of play all game. No shots that have forced it out of play. As Borja Mayoral, not Mayoral, it's Martial, it's the other team there. Striker on the ball, but we do get a tackle in here. Aarons, oh, dodgy touch. And we can't let United come at us again. They've dominated this second outing, as we just need to keep on watching them. Van der Beek in cam, or CDM should I say, not in cam, which I think he should be. As we've made a tackle there as well with Souček, and can we score the only goal of this rather boring games in terms of shots as Aarons gets it down the line. We've got Golovin running in behind Upamecano, but cross towards Borja Mayoral and no one winning it. However, Declan Rice gets the header down and onto Golovin. Aarons, oh, and he's offside as it was a good flick on as well. And they said Diop's going to get booked for some reasons. I'm going to take Golovin off again. Save him for the 2 games in Birmingham. There's only 3 minutes of this game left as well. So Ryan Christie did do okay off the bench against Liverpool. Let's see if he can do something against United as Martial backwards. Aaron Geese, good tackle there straight away by Zima. Down this line again and we could have a chance. It's Souček making all the room. But this one's into Ryan Christie. Ryan Christie off the bench. Oh, and he smacked the post. Could you write it? It's the biggest chance of the game. Literally one of the only chances of the game. And Ryan Christie has missed the chance. He got himself into the position though, so I can't fault him, but so close in the end. And now it's straight on to Villa, as I don't know who are higher in the league between these and Wolves. I'm just going to have a look and then go off my game from there, as Wolves are in 7th place, so I think I am going to simulate this game. So let's try and have a look if we can with the team we have. Is it tired? No, it isn't. I don't know why that took so long to switch over, which I think I just saw Declan Rice's new rating. Yes, I did. 90 rated Declan Rice. One of the world's best, as we get the win as well to go with his new rating. Golovin and Mayoral with the goals, and Sambata getting one for Villa. And now it's into Wolves, who we have overtaken. So after 10 games, we're in 6. Still not where I'd want to be. I see Brighton are actually flying this year like seagulls. You get it? As we've got to play the Wolves next. Hammers versus Wolves. Let's hit that wolf with a hammer. Actually, no. That sounds way too cruel. Let's just beat the team. We are above Arsenal as well in this league. And City are just above us. So they're not having the best of seasons. As it's the same team again. You know that. Trying to actually get a win this time. And we're away again for our final game of this episode, with only 4 going into this month as Wolves. Patricio still in goal, still going with Semedo, Kilman, Disasi, Aquaim and Johnny at the back, with Vieira and Maddison. 2 attacking players with Berghuis, Evanilson and Neto. They are very attacking midfielders. I think we can get at them. That's probably why they're high up from scoring goals, but inconsistent in form because they'll leave gaps near the defence. I know there's 5 of them, but still, if you've got that many players forward, it's going to cause problems. And we haven't scored yet in game today. A draw against, of course, Manchester United in the last outing, and then a defeat to Liverpool, which could have been a 0-0 draw as well if we would have turned on for the first 10 minutes, as we've got a chance here. And the pass doesn't go off. But theoretically, if we're going to score against anyone on paper, it should be these, but football isn't played on paper, or it would be very uncomfortable, as now it's Hammond with a ball inside to Golovin round the corner into Borja Mayoral. Can we get the first goal here? Mayoral with a shot, good save, Golovin taps it home, and 8 minutes into this one, we do have a lead against Wolverhampton, as it's, of course, the man who's took a little bit of a break but come back to score. He's honestly one of the world's best. I don't know how Declan Rice is 90 rated and Golovin isn't 91. He is the best player in this team, and saying that he wears the number 13, the unlucky number, he is not very unlucky when he's playing. As Dragowski passes it straight out to Marcus Acuna right here as he tries to get the ball around the corner. It's a bad pass actually, because now they can run at us a little bit. Can we get a tackle in somewhere? No, we can't. So it's going to be Vieira to turn out and give it back to Berghuis. Do get the tackle in with Acuna, and that's been given as a foul, has it? Okay. I don't know what this referee's on, because I don't think that was a foul at all. They're going to float this ball into the box, I reckon, unless Maddison goes for a shot, which he doesn't, blocked by Rice. For another free kick. How is that a free kick? It hit his foot. It never hit his hand. So Maddison or Vieira this time with a chance. What's Ronaldo or Jonathan Vieira going to do here? Laid off. And it's saved. 2 free kicks gifted to them for nothing though. So I'm guessing this referee has an orange shirt on underneath his top, as that's a good pass out though. A dodgy one. I mean a risky one, but did pay off, so not dodgy in the end, as Golovin is going to run with the ball as well. Alexandra Golovin has a man out wide here in Luca Ocampos, is actually flooding forward, and a man at the back post. Can Ocampos get an assist here? Mayoral! How's he missed it? Big chance that one for a goal, but still not arrived, so we're going to have to keep on getting at Wolves right here. Vieira tackled by Diop, and I'm surprised that one isn't a foul. That's the only one that looks one. As Golovin going to tap it straight through to Mayoral as well, who's onside. Borja Mayoral! And Patricio with a good save again. Say he's about 40 odd. He don't half know how to stop a shot, as now Maddison passing it back into Disasi, and we do need to keep the pressure on. We've got a long time to go here, so I'm surprised that Wolves haven't actually got a goal back so far, but they do have time to get one back with this referee on their side. As that ball straight over to Rice. Great header onto Golovin, who's going to put it behind now for Mayoral. Return pass. It's a great one too. As Golovin for another. And our best player's missed a sitter. This game should now be wrapped up, done and dusted. Absolutely, but still, we have to fight for this second goal. So we've had so much more possession, and it's Acuna coming forward, and that's a terrible pass to Declan, who clips his ankles. I think it was Vieira, so he's going to get booked, as now it's Berghuis to run away from us. Gives it into where it's a Diop's tackling, and Maddison to come away with it. Wolves actually playing a bit of football here, but Souček with a good tackle forward up the field. Mayoral is onside round the back, and Golovin is making the run in front of him. It's going to go towards Golovin, but straight through to the keeper. And oh, did that just happen? I can't believe that's just happened. I wasn't commentating, because who expects that to happen? The goalkeeper, it's a penalty as well. I thought it were a free kick. The goalkeeper has just kicked it at Disasi's face, or not at his face, but at his hands, to gift us a penalty. This is the biggest gifted goal I've ever seen if we score it, which we do. Wolves have serious problems. Borja Mayoral gets the easiest goal of his life right there from a penalty he didn't even have to earn at all. As what a bad bit of communication from defender and goalkeeper to gift us it. 2-0 to West Ham, and in a bizarre circumstance this time round. Bizarre refereeing display and bizarre decision right there. I mean, it was a penalty, but it was a weird decision from Patricio to whack it at the man right in front of him. 5 at the back, and they can't even get out from the goalkeeper. It's Declan Rice. Beautiful pressure as well. It could be 3 before half-time. You never know, as Borja Mayoral running through on goal right here. He's got Golovin to sweaty it, but he's going to take it himself, and he's going to wrap the game up in the first half. It should be done. I don't know what's happening, but the last game of the episode from now on is just turning into an absolute masterclass from West Ham right here, as it's 2 for Mayoral, 1 for Golovin, and game done. Hope for a couple more goals. However, Pedro Neto starting off the play here for Wolves. It's a great tackle from Zima right there, as Aaron's with a pass out from the back. A great one too, and look at this. We're away again. We could actually get a goal straight away from their attack, as well as Hammond puts it round. Oh, dodgy touch of Campos. I don't think he's actually going to ever score in a West Ham shirt, as now it's into Max Kilman. Get the pressure whacked on them, as Jonathan Vieira running through the middle. Gives it into Maddison right now, who spreads it out wide to Berghuis. Watching them through the middle, and Maddison's got a run on here. It could be 3-1, but a good save. And 2 substitutions. It's going to be Ajorque and Orisic to come off the bench now and get a bit of game time, as that's a great tackle from Max Aarons. Straight onto Jay Hammond across the middle. There we go. Declan Rice steps inside. We've got a Campos. Please just do something. He's not delivered at all in a West Ham shirt, as now it's on to Jonathan Vieira. Tries to get it back again, but Declan Rice to read it up to Golovin, who's going to stay on for Christie this time, as it's a great ball around the corner. Hammond, use that pace that you've got. He does. It's great work from Jay Hammond across into the box, but Johnny blocking it this time, but he's still going to get the ball back. What a youth player this guy is, as we're going to try and play it around a bit. Souček with a volley across, and just wide. And is it a corner? Yes, it is. I thought it was going to be a corner. The referee just said it, as we've got Dominic Ajorque on the field now. I think that's his first name. 6'6", and he scores straight away. the new striker off the bench, hasn't played much football in a West Ham shirt, but literally 10 seconds of coming off the bench, gets his first goal for us. What a header from the number 10, who hasn't been treated as a number 10 really off the bench, but what a corner goal. That's why we needed a tall player to get those in, as it was definitely handball on the line, should I say, but I don't care because we've scored anyway. As we do have a bit of an attack on here, as we might have a bit of a counter on right here. It says Jorge. Golovin straight through the middle as Hammond whips it forward straight to the Russian. And what a touch. What another touch. And bangers. What a save, to be fair to Patricio. That was magnificent. But it's another corner ball and you never know what's going to happen with this tall man. It could be on his head again. It could be, but Anthwayem gets it away. I think that's how you say his name. However, we've still got it. Acuna now in the middle. Soucek getting the run at the side from Max Aarons to blast it. And it's going to be another corner. I enjoy these. I enjoy corners, so I don't care. Let's try and get it into the big man again. Let's bring a man forward. Put it into that danger zone just behind Johnny at the front post. As it's a good whip in, a good header. And just over. I do think we have a plan B, though, if we ever need it, with that guy being amazing at heading that ball. As now it's Golovin with the ball around the corner into Jay Hammond and Ajorque to drop it off to Golovin. It is literally all us, all game. However, I don't like what I've just seen. It's Golovin who's gone down injured. Alexandra Golovin, the worst player imaginable to get an injury as we lose the ball in the worst place imaginable. It's on to Campagna. Need a good tackle from Zima, and definitely not. So it'll give me a chance to get Golovin off. However, he's not asked to go off, so might as well keep him on for a little bit longer. I don't think 10 minutes should make a difference as Madison with a stinger. And now it tells me to take him off, so I will do that right here. It's going to be a corner kick for Wolves. Can we just keep this out? Don't want them scoring. I want a clean sheet for Dragowski in the net. He's earned it as Vinagre gives it back to Neto. Tried to slide in there as Anthwayem tackled by Ajorque. And Ajorque with the ball again as he's got one through the middle here. Ryan Christie is being desperate for a goal all episode long. And he could get one here. Can the Scotsman? Can he get his first West Ham? Oh, what a goal. I mean, the keeper made it look better by getting a little bit on it, but I don't care. It's another 5-star display. And guess what? 2 players getting their first goals. I mean, Orsic, I feel sorry for him. He's yet to get one. But Ajorque and, of course, Ryan Christie, I forgot his name for a second there, getting their first goals in West Ham shirts. Also, got a feel for Ocampos. He's in the team every week and still not scored. Can we even make it 6? Can we even make it 6? It would be good. 6 against Wolves, wouldn't it? Ajorque trying to battle past Vinagre at the back. They've put the left wing back at centre-back. If this is Nuno in charge, which it might well not be because he isn't in real life anymore, they have got this completely wrong. As Berghuis back to Jonathan Vieira through the middle again. Can we get this tackle in? No. Can we just get this one in right here? Yes, but it's a bad one and it's a Diop's going to go into the book as it's a free kick for Madison. And are they going to score this to just end the game out at 5-1? Better than Chelsea? Hopefully not. As Madison whacks it through bodies, and it won't be. As it looks to me, it's going to be another 5-0 away from home as well, as that's 10-0 on aggregate against Chelsea and Wolves. I will take it. What a performance. What a display. As we go ahead of City now, and Brighton still actually winning. So they stay in 4th. I think it's Liverpool's top of the league. Well, I don't think. I probably know. That's how well they are in this. As Ryan Christie, got to congratulate you. An amazing goal. Chomping at the bit to get that one. As yes, I think I'm going to leave it here. Actually, no. I'll check Golovin's injury. That's a big thing. 5 days. Oh, thank the Lord. We can have him back for next month. As Ajorque is going to parade in with his header. Get in. As unfortunately though, get out. Just said that because it rhymes, but this is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what that was. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as well so you do not miss an episode in the future with the notification bell on as well, as I'm going to go out in the sun for a little while whilst it still is shining. In a bit, take care and peace.